Hey kids, how's it going out there in Tarot Land today? It is 10 a.m. on October 9th, and we're here for another reading. I hope everybody has had a good day so far. Hope everybody slept well. Hope everybody is feeling their best, at their personal best today. Let's get in with the dice straight out the gate. You guys know the drill. I have to do the disclaimer portion of the reading. Okay? It's for entertainment purposes only, you guys, because I don't want to be sued for people getting offended when I actually hit the nail on the head. We have hit that minute mark, so welcome in. Witches, bitches, twats, and thoughts. I'm Black Betty, and I am Karma's right hand, and this is the Underdog Ministry. I'm here to give you some spiritual guidance. I'm not here to replace other professional advice. I'm a licensed minister. I am not a licensed therapist. I am not a legal professional in any scope of the legal professions. I am not a doctor or any kind of medical professional either. So any advice that you get here is a guidepost, okay, to seek other professional advice because there's specialties for a reason. And my specialty is tarot and trauma. So, with that being said, everything here is advice given to you by a good friend. It is not to supersede any kind of other professional advice that you might need in your life. Okay? Okay. And the comment section is a First Amendment zone. You guys know how much I believe in all of our rights to say what the fuck we want to say when we want to say it, but I'm also keenly aware that we are not free from the consequences of the shit that we decide to say. So, pick and choose what you put in writing down there in that comment section, because I do preserve the comments for after the live is over. It gets reposted as a regular video, okay? All those comments are preserved in that live chat portion. All you got to do is swipe left for the comments. So, if you are racist, homophobic, misogynistic, or you're threatening, vile, or any kind of other sexually explicit comments that are inappropriate for those that are 18 and under, because nobody here should be that age. It's an 18 and over channel. So any kind of comments like that are preserved just to protect everybody else. Okay? So when you want attention, if I catch it out of the corner of my eye, I'm going to make an example out of you. You're going to be a Yahoo in the comments and you're going to say nasty things. You're free to do so, but just remember, I am free to retaliate, okay? I will make the next 10 minutes of your life, maybe even 10 seconds, because it might not take that long. But I'll make you the center of attention. If you want the attention so bad, I will give you the attention so bad, okay? So let's be kind to each other so I can catch somebody being a fucking awesome person and give them that kind of attention too. Because I'd really rather catch people being rad than people being bad. Okay? Kind of like Santa Claus in that way. Headphone warning. We're going to roll the dice. We're starting the reading. And 1, 2, 3, go. Incense that I'm burning today is always hem, H-E-M, incense. And I've got Mogra. I have got Lotto and Unlock today, because those were the three that when I grabbed in, that's what came out. Gem. That was a show when I was a kid. It was a cartoon about a 1980s girl rock band, and they were superstars. She was magic. Gem in the Fantastics or something like that. Okay. Tune. Somebody needs to tune their guitar or is changing their tune. Rinse. Rinse. I don't know what that might have to do with the guitar. Huh. We have got I just saw a word, RAM. RAM. So random access memory or dodge RAM or the animal a RAM. Quiz. Q-U-I-Z. Quiz. And in this case, the Q-U is 1 dice. Quiz. I'm going to re-roll. HOA. Something about a homeowners association. Best is here. Somebody's best friend. Somebody's putting their best foot forward. Somebody's doing their best, trying their best, something like that. Fad. Somebody's trying not to follow trends. They're doing their best to stay to who they are and not follow fads. Pies. You guys, I'm hearing cakes and pies, cakes and pies. Shit. Hercules, Hercules. Whatever movie that is. I don't remember. Help me out here. Sew. Somebody likes to sew their own clothes instead of wearing the latest fads and trends. The last letter out is R. We're just going to put that back in the can because that is not a word on its own. And we've got gem, tune, rinse, ram, quiz, HOA, best, fad, pies, and sew, like sewing clothes, hand sew, S-E-W, not S-O-W, like you're sowing seeds, okay? We're going to start with the vibe deck today. Okay, do I have this like backwards? I do. Okay. Start with the vibe deck and get any kind of information on these words, please. And thank you, Spirit. Oh yeah, you guys, I haven't said thank you. I appreciate you guys for choosing to be here and watching this channel. There's so many talented readers out there that you have so many places to get your information, your questions answered, whatever your vibe is. If you're here for it in my vibe, I'm rocking with you. Thank you. I appreciate you. I know you have a choice. We've got fake it till you make it. So somebody's doing their best right now to not go with the fads. They're trying to not fake it till they make it. They're trying to do be original because everybody else is going with like the crowd here. Let's move this down so you guys can see the cards now. And somebody's doing their best to not be a fad, to not be a fad, to not be part of a fad, to not follow the fads. This person dances to the beat of their own drum. Call on your runners. Be generous. And aura cleanse. Okay. So the starting out of this reading, we've got somebody that's really trying to do their best here. And they're struggling to continue to put their best foot forward. This is somebody who feels depleted. This is somebody who does not want to be in on the latest fad at all. This is somebody who wants to be unique. They want to be an individual. And they are looking for like a relay from one of their spirit guides here. Like here, pass it off. Something's going to be passed off to somebody else. and it's going to be very generous, okay? Whatever is passed off by spirit to you, this could be a new gift, okay? This could be a new direction that you want to go because you don't want to be one of the latest fads. You maybe want to set the trends instead of following them, all right? You might be one of those rare gems that you go head first into things like a ram, like horns out, right? There's something here that you're about to be tested on. And you may have already passed this test and not even realized that you were being tested, but you still passed. And it could be something about your generous nature. You keep giving of yourself and giving of yourself and giving of yourself, even though you're depleted. I'm fine. Everything's great. Everything's groovy. Everything's good. And you're waiting for a handoff from spirit here. Calling on your runners. Calling on your relay team. Calling on somebody to take the next leg for you. So you can catch your breath. Whatever is coming to relieve you. Whoever is coming to relieve you. The situation that's you're going to find yourself in, that's going to be that like safety net, catch-all, kind of a safety blanket, but not a cocoon. It's like a safe place. It's more like a nest. You can fly in and out of it if you want to. Fly in and out of it if you want to. Somebody's going to have a reserve here, and it's going to be a generous reserve. Somebody's going to say, look, my cup is empty. I'm tapped out. I'm tapped out. I'm tapped out. Okay? Somebody's tapped out, and whatever comes for them is going to be extremely generous, and it's going to be unexpected. And it's going to give this person time to rinse all that residue away with an aura cleanse, okay? There's going to be some energetic funk that you're going to have to get out of your system. Somebody may have to detox, like a 3-day cleanse, or let's see here, a tolerance break for something. Try and quit cigarettes, try and quit another bad habit like, candy or fast food or soda or energy drinks, or, something that just, it's completely typical for somebody to experience these things in their day-to-day life, but they need to get it out of their system for a little while. It's part of what's depleting them. It's why they're on empty, because they think that they've got all this energy because they've just been going. And there's nothing left. Okay, so something is going to come in and be a generous cushion for you. Somebody's going to run the next leg of a race, take the baton from you, relieve you of your worries that you're carrying, that you're running with, because you're running a race fully loaded here. No pun intended, but pun intended. Okay? Just going. Fake it till you make it. I'm fine. Everything's fine. Gotta go. Somebody is not... they haven't been able to replenish themselves, and that's what's necessary here. And your baton or your load is going to be picked up here. It's going to be picked up, and you're going to be given a generous cushion to be able to rid yourself of this residue of whatever you're holding on to that you're trying to outrun. Gotta go. No time to process, no time to worry, right? Well, somebody has to just cut a few things out for temporary, just maybe for a few days. No TV, no internet, no social media, no soda, no booze, no cigarettes, whatever it is. Somebody needs to just give it 3 days. Give something 3 days. Tell me about fake it till you make it, please and thank you. Well, that's a big mess. And that was a Tower. I'm going to take that card because that's what was on the top. Fake it till you make it. Well, something is crashing. It might be this person, their energy, they're depleted. They might be having a burnout moment. They might be having emotional exhaustion, mental exhaustion, physical exhaustion. They might be having a what is it when the celebrities, when you're rich and you have this moment, it's like you get to go to a spa for 2 weeks and be pampered and chill out. But when you're like a regular human being down here paying like, $800 fucking PG&E bills and stuff because PG&E is crazy, then it's not quite like you get to just take a 2-week break and just go to the spa and have somebody rub your feet and massage your head and prepare your food for you. And that's really what somebody needs, is just like a vacation almost. And they're not getting the vacation, so they're it's like they're to a point where they're pushing themselves so hard they're gonna end up on an involuntary vacation, like at the hospital, if they don't, I don't know, give themselves this generous cushion, accept this generous cushion. There's something that you're supposed to be doing. You're supposed to be letting somebody else run another leg of this race for you. You're tired. You've done your laps. You've gone as far as you can go. Your legs are quivering. Your friggin' knees are buckling. Your ankles are rolling on you. Your toes are poking through your shoes because you've run holes in them. Like you ain't got nothing left. There's not another fucking step in you. And you've got to hand your baton off. Okay? Whoever this is taking this load off of you is going to give you some sort of generous cushion here. And you're supposed to be using it to like rinse this residue away. Rinse all that down the drain, so to speak, before it gets to a point where you crack. Okay? So somebody's coming in. This is the person you have to let take the reins here. This is one of your runners, this Emperor here. This is somebody who's very structured. This is somebody who is, I'm picking up dominance, but not domineering. This is somebody who is daddy, okay? This could be somebody's father. This could be somebody that's very in control without being controlling. This is somebody that people look to in a time of crisis for guidance, kind of a person. This is the captain of the ship, so to speak. This is somebody who's very, very structured in how they do things. And whatever they're coming in to do, they've already got some sort of long-term thought or plan in mind here. You are supposed to literally sit back and relax. You're supposed to absorb this generosity. You're supposed to marinate in it. You're supposed to cleanse yourself with this generosity in a way. So there's people in the past that really had a fun game of harming you, pretending to be your friends, betraying you, lying to you, and because of that, you're neglecting your social life completely. You'd rather be at home baking pies and shit, sewing something. Okay, and you're not about to deal with anybody thinking they can make you a third party to something. So maybe you've experienced only people that are trying to step out on their relationships coming towards you. And you're not dealing with that kind of shit. You want somebody that knows that they want to build an empire with you. Okay? You're supposed to hand off the baton. You're supposed to, it's like, You're not giving up. You are sharing the load, and it's necessary. You're learning how to be, or you need to learn how to be a team member with this particular emperor here. This person doesn't want you to go it alone. They want you to call on them in the good and the bad. Okay? This person's going to want to be somebody that you depend on. And you're really kind of not so sure about it. You're not so sure about it. You're really hesitating here. You're balking. You're like, I don't know. Can I trust it? You don't know if you can trust anything right now. And you're being called to like hand over the reins to somebody you don't even know if you can trust. Which is like an exercise in faith in the universe to you, not even in this person. Have faith in the universe here. You're overloaded. You are overwhelmed. You have like a system malfunction here. Okay? You're glitching. You're shorting out. The wires are crossed. You're just, you're unsure if you want to even try and allow somebody to be in the lead of that situation because your wires are crossed. You don't even know if you can trust what you're thinking or feeling because you've been so damaged. That's why you've got to like, I don't know. This is where your feet are blistered and like you're running out of a fire and you're running for your life and you've run for like 2 miles and this fire is chasing you and you finally fall down, burned, exhausted, feet poking through your shoes, clothes with holes burned in them, blisters. You're run to your fucking can't breathe anymore and you just have to accept help from whoever shows up. And that's who this emperor is. And it may not be who you want help from. This might be a catastrophe to you. It might be the last thing you want because this person may be somebody who you can't trust or you feel has betrayed you or has treated you like a third party, like you were interfering in their life and their whatever situation, whether it was a job, a hobby, a third person, a friendship, their family. They always treated you like you were I don't know, in the way. Like you were crowding them out. And now this person is the person that's been given the baton. When you called and you fell and you said, I've got nothing left. I've got nothing left. This is who showed up for you. This is who showed up for you, and it's a catastrophe for you because this person betrayed you. They neglected you. They treated you like you were crowding them out in their life. And now you're detached from it. You are cut off. You're in like some sort of mental labyrinth. Don't know which way to go. Because this isn't what you expected. Oh, Empress in reverse. See, you don't want to be codependent on anybody. You don't want to be seen as unable to take care of yourself. But if you were running out of the fire, like physically picture yourself, hair singed and smoking, eyebrows sweaty from running, grit, grime, grease, soot smeared all over you, clothes torn, holes, scratched, bleeding, blistered feet, toes sticking out of your shoes, and you're like, I don't want to be too needy. This is a little bit of a problem for you to not be too needy when you really are needy. It's, there's somebody here that needs to accept some help. Even if it's more generous than you would expect. And from somebody that you may be having a fight or contention with. Somebody that you butt heads with. Somebody that you don't I don't know, you're determined to do things on your own, but you got fucking blistered feet and you're burned a little bit here. You're like Smokey the Bear. You made it out of the forest alive, but you need some TLC. You just need some TLC. And it's okay to say, I don't have shit left inside of me. I need TLC. I need somebody to take care of me for a change. Breakthrough. It's like somebody's having an aha moment. Somebody's been sitting with themselves long enough to realize what direction they need to go. Bottom of the deck, and it's not backwards. Okay? What direction they need to go to cure their lack of direction. They need to choose one way or another. They can't keep going back and forth. This person needs to get forceful. Boss up. This person is in charge without being domineering here. Remember that. So they're trying to not be too forceful, but they almost have to literally take the reins, because look, Chariot's in reverse right here. You can't steer right now. You can't even see. You can't put your foot on the brakes. Your feet are blistered and bleeding, right? Because you've been running out of a fire. You survived a huge catastrophe, and you're like, but I don't want to be too needy. I don't want to really ask for help. I don't want to seem like I can't take care of myself. Okay? That's the fake it till you make it shit right there. Boom. I don't want to seem like I can't take care of myself. Well, if you need a paramedic, you're going to accept a paramedic's help, right? Even if you maybe don't want to accept the fact that you're mortally wounded, you're going to take the help because it's there, right? That's what's happening with this person. They're rushing in to boss up because you called on somebody to take the fucking reins. Take control. Take the lead. Right? Take charge. Like the ram. You're butting heads because you want somebody to take charge. You don't want to have to be too needy. But there's something here about that you're like, you really just need to take a break. Somebody needs a full systematic cleansing. They need a tech detox. They need a diet detox. They need a drug, like a substance, like no weed, no substances, no alcohol, no beer, no cigarettes, no energy drink kind of a thing, no external substances, no chemicals for like 3 days. Somebody needs to eat clean or juice and just pamper themselves like they were able to be at a spa. So if you can't go to the spa, give yourself the spa. Like, somebody's being really told that, like, you keep pushing yourself and faking it till you make it because you don't want to seem too needy, but you're about to crumble. Chariot's going off the tracks here. Lack of direction, out of control. Somebody's going to have to force this situation. Somebody's going to have to force somebody to take a break. Somebody's going to have to force somebody to relax. And I don't think it's going to work too well. It might be butting heads with somebody. All right, we've got Divine Feminine in the void. What did I just say? Somebody needs to check out. And it's okay. The world will be there when you check back in. Okay? You're being told you got to just give yourself a disconnection time. And I'm talking like from the internet, from the telephone, from your family, from your friends. If you have the days off work, take 2 or 3 days off work. Or when you do have those 2 or 3 days off, plan this kind of time for that. Like somebody really needs to prioritize a full-on, they give themselves the spa treatment that they think they deserve or that they know they desperately need. Do the hair treatment. Do your own fingers and nails. Like you can give yourself a paraffin wax at home, like, you know, paraffin bath at home, and do your own manicure and pedicure. You can exfoliate and take a really luxurious bath with good smelling candles and quiet music and some good smelling oil in the bath, so when you get out you're all shaved and soft. You can do that for yourself. Okay? This divine feminine really needs to go within and check the fuck out of society for a while. They have run so long and so hard to get away from whatever fires they're trying to escape. They're trying to burn them down. Their feet are blistered. They run through it. They run through everything and they're depleted. But they don't want to be too needy and say that they need a break. Sing in reverse. They don't want to talk about it. They just keep it to themselves and don't really discuss what they're feeling. Choices in reverse. They don't feel that they have any other option but to keep going, but to keep running themselves into the ground. Nobody wants to hear it. They don't have any other options. Bottom of the deck is transformation in reverse, and they don't see this changing anytime soon. This person just needs a break. And it's never ending what they have going on right now. They can barely put one foot in front of the other at this point. Let's get... They can barely put one foot in front of the other at this point. We've got the Eight of Cups and the Sun on the cut. This person is like they can't walk away even if they wanted to, and they're realizing this. They can't move another step. They can't do it. They just can't take another fucking step. Somebody has to come step in so they can hand them the baton. And they don't want to trust, or they can't. They don't feel like they can trust. They're so beat down and burned. They've been burned all over. They have to trust this person that's been sent in. They didn't ask for this. It wasn't their decision, and they can't change it. They didn't ask for this. Six of Wands in the reverse. So somebody's trying to keep something private. Eight of Pentacles. Something that they are... passion project is something they're passionate about, they're investing in, they're trying to keep something quiet. Somebody didn't have any other choice. They don't feel like something is going to change. They want to keep something out of the public eye. This person's work needs to be kept out of the public eye. Ten of Swords in the reverse. Somebody's trying to recover from a betrayal with their work. Three of Wands in the reverse. The bottom of the deck. This person doesn't have any more plans. They don't have any other options. They're out of choices. Nobody wants to hear it. They're out of choices. Nothing's going to change. They've got to keep something. It's like something has to be kept private. Something somebody needs to work on or is working on that they're recovering from. Somebody's really working on recovering from a really nasty set of betrayals here. And they're out of options. Like these nasty set of betrayals have destroyed all of this person's plans. everything that they were running. All the fires that this person was just running from is everything, all of these betrayals and all of their plans being destroyed by another person or other people here. And they just don't want to ask for help. I don't want to be too needy. Bitch, you got 10 swords in your back down here. And you're still working. While you're pulling all these swords out, while you have no choices, while nobody gives a shit what you have to say, nobody's listening to you, nobody's hearing you at any rate. They may be listening to the words that you're saying, but they're not absorbing what the words mean, what you're trying to communicate here, and it's never going to change. You just need to check the fuck out because you're going to blow the fuck up. That tower moment, the implosion won't be anything other than yourself when it crumbles. And nobody's going to care. Nobody's going to help you build back up. Remember, these are not your friends up here with that 3 of Cups in the reverse. There's people that are betraying you, people that are gossiping, people that you thought were your friends but were not. They were just trying to block you. And you know not to ask for help because you don't want to be too needy, right? You're too needy. You're clingy. Remember? With this Empress energy in the reverse, you've got to go. And I'm not saying you're needy and clingy. This is what is being projected at you because of your own belief systems about maybe your successes and failures. But here's the deal. If you've been burned down by something, you literally been in a fire, like let's put it in that kind of context. If your body has been through a fire, are you going to not want to ask the nurses and doctors for help because it's too needy because you got burned? No. It's the same kind of thing energetically here, Divine Feminine. You have run your ass into the ground ragged. You have nothing left to give. You are completely depleted, and all you need is somebody to take the fucking reins while you heal. Bottom of the deck, so you can be happy. So you can have a happy family life, have a cheerful future, have good things happen to you instead of all the bad things happen to you. Like all the holes that the swords in this person's back are open wounds that can be filled with the love and turn into the cups over here. Okay? It's like they can be healed with the love that can be poured into them. By yourself, though. Because nobody's listening. Nobody's hearing you. Nobody's giving you any other options but to run yourself into the ground. And you don't feel it's ever going to change because you have been waiting. You don't want to be the next fad. Okay? You don't want to follow fads, follow trends. You don't want to be you don't want to blend in. You weren't meant to blend in. You're an Empress. You're the Divine Feminine. You're not supposed to disappear into the darkness and just fade away into nothingness, out into space. You're not supposed to, but nobody gave you any other choice because they didn't listen when you spoke up. When you have been consistently saying, look, I'm depleted over here. I need somebody to be generous with their time or their energy with me the way I've been generous with my time and energy for them. Okay? You've given others your best. Now you need their best. And you're not receiving this. This is this tower moment. This is kind of the breakthrough, though, as well. That Knight of Swords into the Four of Cups in reverse here. We've got somebody that's grabbing life by the balls, taking an opportunity for what it is, and it's a breakthrough for them. Because they went no holds barred towards something they were passionate about. But that no holds barred is also run your ass into the ground. With the Chariot in reverse, you're not having much forward movement. You're not being heard. You're not being seen. You're not being given the opportunity. Things are not probably going to change until you have, I don't know, done the work to repair all the betrayal and the plans that were destroyed for you by other people. When all you wanted was just a little slice of happiness for yourself. Just, cakes and pies and cakes and pies. No big deal. It's not like you were asking for much here. And you're sitting in some really unhappy times right now. I mean, these cards are almost the opposite of each other. This is infinite love possibilities, happiness, your ultimate future, your dream life, happily ever after. And this is happily never after. I don't understand why nobody is listening. It's apparent that there's somebody here that has cried out for help multiple times here. Multiple times. The tune has never changed. Chariot in reverse and Death. Both in reverse. Somebody really wanted to slow you down and not have any new beginnings. Like, they wanted to end whatever you were doing. They wanted you run into the ground. They wanted you, I just dropped almost all that deck. They wanted you run into the ground. They wanted you to be insignificant. They didn't want you to be heard. Okay? But your angels heard. Hierophant and Empress. Your angels heard. They heard you cry out. Somebody's really on their in their last legs here. Somebody's tapped out. Somebody needs some serious TLC. This person could possibly even need some medical assistance or attention because they are so the level of mental and emotional exhaustion is should be a made-for-TV movie on TLC or an episode of fucking Law and Order Special Victims Unit. Five of Pentacles is here. Okay, so somebody's losing everything. And it's all shattering right in front of them. And it's their own doing, too. It's like they're dropping the ball. The people that were supposed to help you dropped the ball. They misjudged you. They prejudged you. They had an impression about you because you didn't want to be needy. You didn't want to ask for help. Because of that, these people dropped the ball. They knew what was wrong with you, that you were depleted, that you were on your last drop of essence here. And that you really needed somebody to be generous with their time, their energy, their compassion, their understanding of you, anything. And nobody heard a word that you said. When you called for somebody to take the reins, to take the baton, you couldn't run this leg of the race. You just couldn't do it anymore. Nobody listened. You're busy pulling these betrayals out of your back over here. Nobody listened. Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. People don't want to take the time to pay attention. It costs too much for people to pay attention to something other than themselves. the world in reverse. It didn't matter whether or not them paying attention to the details and doing the job the right way just for the sake of doing the job the right way, instead of fucking it off because they just don't like you, purposefully dropping the ball because they really don't want to help you, not doing the work that they're paid to do. They didn't care whether or not that would block opportunities or a new start, or turn your life upside down, cause any endings for you. It didn't matter. 9 of Wands in the reverse. It's not their problem. It's not their problem. It's not their fight. Why do they care? They've got the wrong idea about you, and they purposefully did not help you. Purposefully. So you've got to really kind of check out. You got to disconnect. You've got to let go. And I think that this detox, this 2 or 3 days of cutting all of the toxic things out of your life, could include several people, places, or things that you are associated with outside of bad habits. This could be a shitty job. This could be a shitty partner. This could be a legal situation. Like somebody might be stressed out about a ticket, stressed out about like, being sued for something, whatnot. Somebody didn't want you to be heard. Period. And you have run your fucking ass into the ground. And the only thing that's still working on you, reliably anyway, is your voice. Oh. So you're a talk box for God. Enlightening people. Letting them see things differently. And turning down, rejecting all of the things that you know are going to have you back in this unheard, unnoticed, unable to have a choice, unable to change, stuck in your circumstances because other people have literally refused to do the work they were supposed to do to help you when you were on your last drop of energy, last drop of essence, last drop of patience, last fuck to give, last breath. They didn't care. They didn't care if they just didn't like you, so they weren't going to do the work. They weren't going to work with you, something, and it ended something big for you. It caused a cycle to end for you to not be able to move forward. You were no longer a survivor. They victimized you again. They broke you down to the point where the only thing that worked on you was your fucking voice. So you're using it to enlighten people to everything and why you've rejected all of the toxic shit in your life. Why these people, places, or things, or situations, or jobs, or ideals have been rejected. The people that refuse to help you have been told to go fuck themselves because they just didn't like you. Well, now they have a reason to not like you. They wanted to end things for you and re-victimize you, make you feel beat down, put upon. They couldn't kill you, but they were going to make you feel what they did. And you were not going to have any new beginnings, right? This is why you need this break. You can't stop ruminating on all the things that were done to you. Like, what the fuck for? You really need this vacation. You really need to get away from the internet. You need to get away from anything that reminds you of this this toxic vibe here. Anybody that's ever misjudged you, treated you, like refused to help you when you were in need, you need to reject them. Okay? There's one person that has come in and helped, and you didn't even want this person to help you because you didn't want to seem too needy. But when you're really needy and you actually asked for help, the people that were supposed to help you didn't. And this person, this emperor, was not who you asked for help. And they showed up. Right? Knight of Swords. Chivalrous, trying to do, I don't know, grab an opportunity for what it was. It's not what you wanted, and you had to accept this help because everybody that refused to listen to you because they just didn't fucking like you and didn't want to do the work that they were literally getting a fucking paycheck to do. Nope, they were going to end your world and they were going to re-victimize you. Well, now you are a talk box for God. Now you got some shit to say. Now you're going to be heard. And people better tune in Tokyo and listen. You're going to enlighten some people. Aha moments. Well, hell, is that what really happened? You turned something down, you rejected it, you walked away from it? Absolutely. Absolutely you did. You saw the opportunist in the situation. Okay? Bottom of the deck, Knight of Wands. 2 nights in a row, all right? We've got somebody here that's trying to grab an opportunity to do the upright thing here. And so, but the thing is, you are asking for help outside of this person. You didn't ask this person for help, so it feels kind of forced on you. It feels kind of pushy. It feels kind of like there's a nasty motivation behind it. It's because everybody that you've actually asked for help has had that nasty motivation. And the person that's actually coming in that you didn't ask for help, they're not the ones with the nasty motivation. Yes, they see the opportunity for what it is. And yeah, they're grabbing it by the balls. They're coming in. You've rejected something else. You have told these other people or other companies, other friends, other relationships, other family members that, look, I asked. You dropped the ball. You dropped the ball and you judged me incorrectly, harshly, unfairly, whatever. And because of you making that snap decision on your prejudice of me, you refused to help. You refused to do the work. It caused an ending for my entire fucking life. Now I got nothing left to give. Now I'm a victim again. Oh, we can't talk about that. But God is making this person a talk box so everybody can see why they really rejected a situation or why they were rejected in a situation. Why didn't you help? That's the next question. That's the next question. Because whoever is going to investigate, look, the Hierophant's on the bottom of the deck of this card. Whoever's going to be investigating this or looking into this situation, okay, is going to want to know why, if this is your profession, 7 of Pentacles in reverse up here, did you not do your job? It's not your job to judge the people that you're supposed to help. It's your job to help them without judgment. Oh. So we've literally got somebody that has had to turn to somebody they didn't ever want to turn to here. That Emperor that can be maybe somebody having to ask their father for money, having to ask their boss to borrow something, having to ask their child's father to like, I need help. Like, this person doesn't want to seem too needy, but remember, they're burned down to the ground after running through a fucking forest fire of their life. Oh, hey there, Marla. I see your name. Welcome in. I just looked over. I've been kind of into this. Why did you reject this situation? Why are you speaking on somebody refusing to help you? Why are you speaking on how your world has been, everything that you built, all the things you had filed away and started for yourself has been destroyed, turned upside down, and now you feel that you have been harmed, you have been assaulted, victimized, you have been put into a vulnerable situation again because somebody refused to do the work because they just didn't like you. They're going to purposely drop the ball because they don't like you, so they're not going to do the job they're paid to do, and it's going to really screw with things for you. It's going to end a cycle for you or prevent a new beginning for you. And it's going to re-victimize you. So you're being given a voice here. You're being given a big voice. Everybody's tuning into what you have to say, and they're being enlightened to why you actually walked away, rejected a situation, or why you were rejected by these people from a situation. Oh, and now somebody's swooping in on the opportunity, realizing you've been rejected or you did turn something down. Take it on which side of the coin you're on here. And they're kind of seizing the opportunity and coming in and being forceful. All right? And it's almost, you don't have the energy to fight it anymore. You don't have the energy to fight it anymore. Six of Swords in the reverse. Too much drama, too much shakeup. You don't have the energy to even deal with it anymore. You just want to get away. You just need a vacation. You just need a few days completely disconnected from everything. You need a fresh start. You need a clean slate. You might need to walk away from it all. I'm seeing somebody that's really just ready to like sell everything they own and walk. Queen of Pentacles in reverse and the Eight of Swords. This person's really ready to sell it all. They don't care about having possessions. They don't care about anything that they are currently holding on to right now because it's trapping them. It's trapping them. They feel still in victim mode. Not even victim mode, because that's a negative connotation. This is somebody who is literally being victimized, and they are no longer strong enough to say, oh, this is fine. Everything's burning around me. I'm blistered. I'm bruised, but I don't need help. This person's like asking for help now. Help, help. Just fucking help this person. Whoever this is, if this resonates in your life and you know that somebody is struggling, just help. Nine of Swords in the reverse. If you know somebody's struggling, just help. Don't leave this person being vulnerable, victimized, stuck in their head, freaked out, unable to trust anybody, unable to sleep, worried about what their next move is and how they're going to just escape because they feel caught in a trap. All because somebody just didn't want to help them, didn't want to do the job they were paid to do. And it ended somebody's entire... With the World card in reverse, it's like their plan for their new cycle. They're going to step into a new world. They're going to open a door, cross into a threshold, and it's like, nope, I'm not going to help you. I know that it's my job, but I don't like the shoes you're wearing. I don't like your color of your hair. I don't like your your nose is pierced. I don't dig it. I'm just not going to help you. I don't like your kind. It's literally somebody's job. It's literally somebody's job, and they're not doing it because they're willfully not doing the work. Willfully not helping somebody with their new beginning. Willfully not helping somebody get into a better situation for themselves. Willfully not helping somebody who's actively being victimized. Willfully not helping. So somebody's been given a voice. A big one. A big fucking loud one. Tune the fuck in. Tune in. Those that were supposed to help did not help. And the one person that is helping is not somebody that this person wants to be accepting help from. They're trying to say no to this help, but this person is very aware of the opportunity that they have to come force their way into a situation here. Knight of Swords into the Knight of Wands. They're very aware of the leverage that they have right now. They're very aware that this person has nothing left. They're very aware this person is depleted, that they're burned down to the ground. They're very aware of how vulnerable this person is and how easily they can take this opportunity to come push their way in. Come stir up some drama in somebody's life to make them just completely act a fool. To make them completely drop everything. Like sell it all and walk away with nothing but their shoes. They want this person to lose control over themselves as well. Maybe even be restrained, restricted some way. Their mental health is affected by this situation. And it's all because somebody dropped the ball and chose to not do their job. Chose to not help this person because they just didn't like them. That's not best practices in any kind of... I mean, if we could just stop helping people that we don't like, I mean, the government would never be funded, right? Shit, we'd never pay taxes. But it doesn't work that way. We got the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. See, we're in the same row and counteracting energies. Somebody dropped the ball and now they're trying to leave it in your court like it was your fault. There's that tower. Well, that's the wrong thing to do. Somebody dropping the ball and then trying to place the blame on you when you're just trying to like extricate yourself from a situation that's causing you a lot of vulnerability and mental instability. It ended a whole brand new fucking life you had started for yourself because somebody willfully refused to do something for you. Eight of Pentacles. They willfully refused to do the fucking work. Period. They refused to do the work. They didn't want to help you. Didn't want to help you. Didn't matter. Whatever it was about you specifically, they just isolated you, singled you out and said, no, you're just not the one I'm going to help today. It's just like somebody didn't like somebody's look, didn't like somebody's belief system, didn't like somebody's tone of voice, didn't like their story. It was a little too close to home maybe. And somebody purposefully dropped the ball here. They purposefully dropped the ball. They refused to do the work for you. We've got the Two of Pentacles and the Four of Swords, both in reverse. They refused to do the work for you despite how destabilizing that could be for you. And now you are not going to let this situation rest. Now you're going to speak up. Now you got some shit to say. Now you got a big talk box. Now you got a big mouth. God's stepping in. God's giving you a voice. God's giving you a platform. What is it that Maji got the T says? God hired me. Who's going to fire me? That's right. So somebody's not going to let it rest. Somebody is not going to let a situation rest. They are sick and tired of being victimized and not getting the help that they need when they're directly asking for help. This could be somebody that is just seriously so traumatized that they're like, please, I'm traumatized. Can I get somebody to help me with my trauma? And everybody's like, no, you're crazy. Here, eat a pill. There's no such thing as trauma. It's in your mind. Meanwhile, we're going to go help these people with PTSD over here. Oh, that PTSD? No, it doesn't apply to you because that doesn't exist in your world. Those are the rules we've applied to you. But over here, these people have a different set of rules. And you have called bullshit on this bullshit. These people don't want to do the work for you. They don't want to do the same thing that they do for a perfect stranger. But these people know you somehow. Five of Pentacles in the reverse again. These people do not want to help you. They want to leave the ball in your court. It's your fault that you're victimized. It's your fault that you got hurt. Your fault that you you won't get over it. You just want to hold on to it for attention. Really? That's the worst thing to say to somebody who's got trauma. You just want to hold on to it. Absolutely. We absolutely love reliving the horrid, nasty things that people have done to us. It's our favorite thing to do. We would really like to put it on fucking replay like a record with a bad scratch in it. Really, we do. We just love that. Said nobody ever. That's why this person doesn't want to seem too needy. They don't want to seem like a victim. They don't want to ask for help because then they would have to admit that they're continually being victimized. This person's not doing this for attention. This person has not snapped and reached their fucking last drop of life in their body, like their last bit of will to even fucking take another step forward, because people keep misjudging them. I don't want to do the work for you. You just want attention. You're an attention seeker. You're a pill seeker. You're a fucking this and that and the other thing. Really? People that are victimized don't tend to like to admit what has happened to them. And it takes so much strength to even say, this happened to me, please help. To have the people that are paid to fucking help say, you're just looking for attention. We're not going to help you. Really? What's wrong with you? One person that was never supposed to step in has stepped in. One person that knows you're not attention seeking. One person that knows that you've actually really put in a lot of work. One person that knows that you are not a victim, that you actually asked for help multiple times from multiple places. Somebody that knows the inside and all the different directions where you tried to get assistance to help yourself. And now that you're completely depleted, on fucking empty, running on fumes, people are saying you want attention. And this Emperor has had it. This Emperor is overseeing this situation. They're stepping in. Queen of Cups. They're stepping in. To let you nurture yourself. This person's trying to tell people to let you fucking be able to take care of your damn self here. Telling people you're able to do the things you need to do, but when you ask for help, it's serious, because you're usually the type of person that, takes care of everybody else, Queen of Cups. You usually pour out to everybody else, but right now you have been asking and screaming and shouting and begging for help. And people refuse to do the work that they're paid to do. People refuse to give you the help from the organizations that are there to help people specifically like you. It's because they just don't like you. So if they don't like you, they're not going to help you, but they will still help people like you. They just don't like you. Does that make sense? And this person's tired. This Emperor has seen this all go down, and they're telling you to fuck. They're like telling people to let you have the space to take care of yourself and take care of what you need to take care of here. To give you the help that you're asking for. King of Wands, to do something on your behalf. Queen of Pentacles in reverse, instead of destabilizing you. The Lovers in reverse, instead of ostracizing you and separating you from anybody and everybody that could be a support system for you, which is what has happened here. These organizations or these people or this person or this entity that you have asked for help that has refused and has dropped the ball. And this isn't just one. This is multiple situations for one person, because remember, it's multiple fires. This person has run out of a burning forest of fuckery. And they're burned, they're singed, they're torn down, their feet they're blistered because their toes have burned through their shoes. The soles are melted off. right? This person is like, I just don't want to seem too needy and ask anybody for help, because every time I ask somebody for help, this is what happens. Well, this emperor is done watching this happen, and they're about to take action because they're tired of seeing you destabilized and have people coming at you with malice and hate to keep you separated from anybody and everybody that actually would lend a helping hand. That's specifically, this organization is supposed to be rallying around you and giving you a support system, or these people are. This could be a group of friends. It could be coworkers. This could be a professional organization. This could be a doctor's office. This could be your therapist's office. This could be child support, something like that. These people are supposed to be rallying around you and supposed to be helping you, and in every fucking turn they are pushing you down and making sure that you're separated from anything that could help support you and get you out of a victimizing situation. They're the ones that are supposed to be helping you, and they're re-victimizing you by preventing you from being able to take any action to stabilize yourself or have any kind of contact with anybody that could help you. But you're seeking attention, right? Ace of Cups in reverse. The level of hatred these people have for you is astounding to me in this reading. This is a professional organization, mind you. You don't have any like personal ties. This could be like work. This could be a group of people, like a club, like a country club. This could be people in a doctor's office that you don't have any outside associations with other than when you go there to get your annual checkup. This could be a group of people like administrators at some sort of insurance company or something, and they dropped the ball and didn't do what they were supposed to do. Like, and you're speaking on it. Things like that. Oh, but you're just attention seeking. You're just playing the victim. You're just playing a role. Blah, blah, blah. If somebody's playing a victim, this energy, that energy right there, you're just attention seeking. Somebody's smoking at the ears. Their hair is singed. They're blistered. They have 2nd and 3rd degree burns, metaphorically, all over their spiritual body. They have made it through a huge cacophony of fire after fire after fire after fire, and all they've done was say, hey, I really can't walk another step. Can somebody help me? Just quit looking for attention. Quit looking for attention. And you wonder why this person goes, I just don't want to be too needy. Because every time I ask for help, people tell me I'm an attention-seeking person. I'm a pill seeker. I'm a thrill seeker. I'm a dopamine, looking for dopamine hit. Like, people that are really there, thinking they're an organization to help the needy, shaming them when they say they're in need, is the fucking irony for me. It's the irony for me. The battery's running low, so I'm going to pull just a couple more cards and close out so we don't lose the live altogether, y'all. Page of Wands is here. So there is a new direction and a new action that you're going to have to take here. Ace of Wands in the reverse, but it's not the new beginning that you thought you were going to have. You're going to have to go another direction. You're going to have to shift your focus. 7 of Pentacles in the reverse. Remember, these people didn't do the job they were supposed to do. So you're going to have to shift your focus because that new beginning that you thought you had isn't going to be so cool. We've got the Knight of Pentacles. Something has been kept back from you. 6 of Swords. You may have to leave somewhere. 3 of Pentacles. And it's being like there's a team working on re-victimizing you here to make you leave somewhere. Because they're keeping information from you and not doing the work that they're supposed to be doing to force your departure. And this is a team effort. This is a group of people. This could be your former coworkers. This could be a county office of workers. This could be a criminal system. This could be, like I said, this could be your family. This could be a business partnership. any kind of interaction where you're needing the assistance of those who are literally supposed to be assisting you. And they're like, you're just an attention seeker. You ain't getting shit from us. Suffer. And you're like, but I'm on fire over here, right? I can't walk another step. Can I get a paramedic? Is there a doctor in the house? You're just seeking attention. There's nothing really wrong with you. You're not broken. You're not bleeding. You're not bruised. There's nothing wrong with you. We can't see anything physically wrong with you. Trust and believe this person has been burned down mentally, physically, spiritually, externally, internally, financially, emotionally, sexually, friendship-wise. This person is literally at their last drop of like life essence. Their last drop, their last fuck to give for the world. And they're like, can I please get some help over here? Why do you got to be such an attention seeker? Okay, I'll just go crawl over here in this corner and die then. This person is done. This Empress is got somebody in their corner, and they don't realize they've got somebody in their corner that's watched them go through everything. They've watched them go through everything, and they've watched people hold back the very things that you need to be able to move forward peacefully. Refuse to do the work, refuse to let you start something new, refuse to take the proper actions on your behalf because they just didn't like you. So they didn't want you to have anything. They wanted to block you from any kind of support you could ever have. They wanted you destabilized. This has been seen. All these actions that have been taken against you while you were just trying to take care of yourself have been witnessed by somebody in a position of power that knows that you're not just seeking attention. They know better. They know that you're a gem. They know that your tune has never changed. They know that you always put your best foot forward. You didn't want to be a fad. You always tried to do whatever you needed to do to push forward here. And now that you're finally like, I need help, it might be too late, because it's like this Empress's fate has been sealed by others who refused to do what they were supposed to do. Refused to acknowledge this person wasn't just seeking attention. They were actually a victim, and your willful disregard to their need for help was a new victimization that drove this person into the fucking ground. Calling the reading right there. If I can manage to not be a piece of shit, so the fuck can you. Black Betty out.